Good morning. I'm Thomas Buchanan, and yes, I am on a water fast. This is week 2. It is day 2, and I'm a little disappointed today because I got up and weighed myself, and I hit a plateau. I neither gained an ounce nor did I lose an ounce today. I'm exactly the same weight today that I was yesterday. So that's a little disappointing because you know, I like to lose an eighth of a pound or quarter pound or something. I like to lose a little bit. Couple of viewer comments and questions. Um, I can only tell you what I've done, and this is regarding medication. Okay, I mean, if you're dying and you've got cancer, you're taking cancer pills or something, for God's sakes, continue to take those. But if you're on blood pressure meds and thyroid meds and you're shooting yourself with insulin and you're taking metformin and yada, 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 keep in mind, while these drugs were designed to help you, they could be hurting you. Okay? And so, and I'm going to turn back the clock here 5 years because I, well, let me back up and say, look, when I was 315 pounds and I didn't know about water fasting, I didn't know what I was doing, I got no help at all. I was on thyroid meds, blood pressure meds, metformin. I was shooting myself with insulin 3 times a day, and on and on and on, right? Well, I actually was taking so many prescription drugs prescribed by my drug dealers, my doctors, that I kissed the concrete. Not once, but twice. I actually passed out because of all the interactions with the drugs. And that's in addition to being 315 pounds. So the path I chose, and this may or may not be right for you, only you can decide, okay? And please use common sense. But I woke up one day and I said, look, I'm taking all these drugs. I've already literally passed out, not once, but twice. I am as fat as I've ever been. I'm 315 pounds. What I'm doing is not working. The blood pressure meds I was taking, I still had high blood pressure. The thyroid meds, and everybody's taking the little pill for thyroid disease. I didn't really feel that it was doing that much. So I contacted my doctor and I said, look, I may not be able to control much in my life, but I'm going to address my weight issue. And one of the ways I'm going to address my weight issue is I'm going off all prescription meds, cold turkey tomorrow. And he said, well, Thomas, I don't recommend that you do that, obviously. And I said, and he interrupted me and he said, because you're taking some very powerful drugs. And to go cold turkey and to just overnight stop taking everything, you shouldn't do that. And I said, well, I am. I've already made the decision. I just wanted to let you know. And he said, well, I don't recommend it. I don't I don't condone what you're about to do. And I said, I understand that, and that's fine. But I have got to get my weight under control. And so the following day, I went off all meds. I mean, true to my word, I went off insulin at 315.0 pounds. I went off metformin. I went off my thyroid pills. I went off my high blood pressure pills. I went off all the other pills that doctors were giving me. And yes, I agree with the doctor in his statement. The drugs he was prescribing are quite strong. I mean, it took me a week, 10 days, maybe 2 weeks to get these drugs out of my system. And I felt like hell. I mean, especially for the first 2, 3, 4 days were the worst, because I equate it. I've never taken illegal drugs, but I equate it to having withdrawal from not getting your drug fix every day. I mean, that's how bad it was. But after the first few days, I slowly started to feel better and better and better. Now, my weight was still the same. It had not yet impacted, my weight, my current weight. But after a couple of weeks, I found that I had far more energy than I ever did. And I'm 70 now, and this was back, when I was 65, right around age 65. And, I just thought, you're a 65-year-old man. You're supposed to feel lousy. You're old, right? That's not true. And you should not believe that either. But as time went on, and, I played around with, I bought into all the advertising. Let me just stop on the drug point and switch to, I did Jenny Craig, I did Nutrisystem, I did Dr. Phil, I did Ideal Protein, which my own doctor recommended. He's like, hell, this works. I'm on Ideal Protein. And I'm losing weight. I paid not tens or hundreds, paid thousands of dollars for all of these programs that promised me I would lose weight. I even did Weight Watchers. Yes, I did do Weight Watchers. Yeah, I did the grapefruit diet. I did it all. Once you're off those programs, you not only gain all of the weight back, but you gain even more. And you're still out thousands of dollars. So it's kind of like Ozempic. If you want to take the pill for the rest of your life, one a day, you can lose weight and maintain it and keep it off. But you don't know the side effects of the long term of the pill that you're taking for weight loss. And I'm 100% sure of my statement when I say that, because the Ozempic and the weight loss pills haven't been around for 20 or 30 years. I even took the designer drug. It was back in my day earlier. in trying to lose weight. It was called Fin, and oh, this is completely 100% safe. The medical profession backs this. You need to take this for weight loss. Well, me being a good patient, I took it, right? Because my doctor recommended it. I was told it will help you. I now have permanent heart damage because of Fin. I mean, you may lose weight, but what other problems are you causing to your body? I mean, these are things you need to think about. Now, going back to prescription meds. So I went off all prescription meds, and to my surprise and amazement, even after Nutrisystem and Ideal Protein and everything, I started to feel a little better, but I wasn't losing weight. But I was shelling out thousands and thousands of dollars to buy the prepackaged foods, and oh, you've got to buy the special supplements. And that's when I sat down and I said to myself, okay, you're off all meds. Now, let's find a way to lose weight. Let's find a way to keep it off. And let's find a way to share this information around the world. And I don't want $1 of your money. I want to help you lose weight. And so, yeah, I tried the juicing diet. I've done them all. And finally, I stumbled on water fasting. Somebody said, try water fasting. And I said, is that where you don't eat? And they said, yeah. And I said, look, I can't go 5 minutes without eating a bite of food. I can't imagine going 5 days. And the person said, try it. Play with it. Customize it. And I did. And 5 years later, I have dropped from 315.0 pounds to my current weight. That's why I say you've got to try water fasting. You've just got to. I don't care if you're rich or poor or black or white or tall or short. I don't care if you're 70 like me or you're 27. I don't care if you're male or female. I don't care if you're hormonal or not hormonal. This will work. But you can't cheat. Think about it. Think about what I've said. And if you do choose to start your water fast, consider going off all your meds. Now, you're going to go through a withdrawal period. And that's a decision that only you can make for your particular situation. But I'm just sharing with you what I did and the way I did it. And I don't regret it to this day. So that's my status update for Tuesday. Stay healthy, stay happy. I'll see you in a day or two.